Danielle joins us now. We are on the cusp of the weekend. It's looking pretty good. Maybe a little bit cooler, though, right?
Yes. So we got to a high of 18 today so far. That's pretty high for late October. So we're not going to have that in our longer range forecast at all. Tomorrow will still be very nice, though. We will get some sunshine tomorrow. It just won't be this warm. But this warm, this 18, came with some gusty conditions. If you were outside, you definitely noticed the wind. 50 kilometers per hour is the gust registering right now at the airport. All right, for this evening, you're still looking at gusts around 40 kilometers per hour and 13 degrees. In fact, those gusts will probably continue up until about 1 or 2 in the morning. Then it will start to calm down in the rest of the overnight hours and through tomorrow morning, and it will be less windy tomorrow afternoon, 30 kilometers per hour. This comes with lots of sunshine tomorrow, but not quite as warm. You're looking at a high of 13 degrees. Sunday, you will notice the cool down, absolutely. All right, that's your 24-hour forecast brought to you by 5th Avenue Volkswagen, where you can win your ride. See dealer for details or visit 5thavvw.com. Ian?
Of course, all the skiers and snowboarders out there are hoping for snow. They might have to just wait a little bit longer.
Oh, yes. Yeah, but, you know, we're looking at snow for the mountaintops, so we're starting to build a base here.
So they will get it then.
Snow for the mountaintops, yeah, not skiable just yet in most cases, but snow for the mountaintops this weekend for sure, because it's going to cool down. And it's a little windy out there, as you can see by the camera bouncing around, but that's a look outside with our live shot. Mainly cloudy, but there is some sun peeking through here and there. And check this out. We talked about it. The chance that we could crack 20 today. And there we go. We just did in the city. It says 20 in Calgary, close to that in Drumheller, 20 in Medicine Hat, and close to that in Lethbridge. So we have some excessive heat, and that's really thanks to the winds that's helping get those temperatures even higher for today. So high teens, low 20s, late October. Not so bad. Here's a look at the gusts, though. 74 kilometers per hour is the maximum wind gust in Pincher Creek, 50 for Lethbridge, 52 for Medicine Hat. Medicine Hat, you'll drop down to about 40 for tomorrow, but this is what we're looking at in these areas for tomorrow. And for us in Calgary, 30 kilometer per hour gusts. So it will be less windy, just a little breezy for tomorrow, and certainly less warm. So while we'll lose the wind, we'll also start to lose some of the heat. It'll be fairly gradual, so tomorrow will still be a nice day, just not as warm, and then you'll really notice the cool down by Sunday. Okay, yeah, a lot going on the BC side, and that's been happening for this entire work week, but the story is now is this is actually going to finally spill over for the weekend. It's really going to impact central and northern Alberta. They're going to see some snowfall, a good amount of snow, but what we're looking at in the south is mainly a rain event, except further into the higher elevations. Snow level at about 1,600 meters is what we're looking at. So let me play it through here. Okay, there's the snow for the mountaintops and very high elevations, and then you can see in Calgary, we're looking at sunshine for pretty much all of tomorrow. The clouds will start to move in near the supper hours, and then this changes the game. So this is late Saturday. This changes the game by the time we get into Sunday. So you can see the snowfall for the higher elevations still, and you can see pockets of rain possible, especially as we get into Sunday morning. So Saturday night, Sunday morning, and then we'll be on the outer edge of this, so we likely won't see any rainfall Sunday afternoon. And then check out the system that will start to, especially on Monday, deliver snowfall Edmonton and north. And it's going to draw down some much cooler air, which you will definitely notice, which is why your longer range forecast is not 20, that's for sure. 13 degrees is the high tomorrow, so still nice, mainly sunny skies, clouds rolling in by the supper hours, and then showers starting late Saturday night that will carry into Sunday morning and then clear out in the afternoon somewhat. 10 degrees is our high for Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're looking at single-digit highs, okay? Of course, everyone's asking about Halloween. 10 degrees is the forecast temperature for Halloween at this point. Some models are suggesting even warmer, but I want to keep your expectations around 10 for now because that's the most likely scenario.
So in other parts of Canada, they're looking at Alberta and looking at the temperatures, and they think, hey, that's incredible for October.
Yes, because, okay, 7 persons, 20.5 right now. That's one of the hot spots in the entire country. And then Kinsella, which is closer to Edmonton, also 20.5. But Medicine Hat is at 19.9, and Calgary is at 19.5.
Wow.
So we got some heat. So, you know, for this we round up, obviously. So they're saying 20 degrees currently. Today's high, 20. Normal is 9, so we're nowhere near normal. Way above that. Okay, let's look at the 3-day forecast here because the cool down is beginning. Tomorrow will still be very nice, very bright. The winds will be fairly calm at just up to 30 kilometers per hour and still in the teens. Barely, but still in the teens at 13. Then we start to get to the 10s for Sunday. Showers are possible in the morning, more cloud cover on Sunday, and then bright again by Monday. But for Monday and much of next week, our daytime highs will be in those single digits.
Let's bring Danielle in now. You could actually almost sit outside on the patio and watch tonight's game. It's so beautiful.
Absolutely, and where I'm standing at the moment anyway, the winds are calm, so that's quite nice too. Temperatures are unbelievable right now. We talked about the potential of getting to 20 degrees today, and we did. So yes, if you for the next couple of hours are planning on watching the Jays game on a patio, it works out quite nicely for you. 18 degrees. It is a little windy at times. 37 kilometers per hour is what's registering at the airport right now for a gust. Tomorrow the cool down begins. Now, tomorrow will still be fantastic and bright, as you can see, and the winds will not be as gusty tomorrow, just up to 30 kilometers per hour, but the temperatures will not be as warm either, 13 degrees, and then we cool down further after tomorrow. I'll show you that in just ahead, Tara.
Thank you, Danielle. Let's bring Danielle back in now for our weekend forecast, which is looking pretty terrific.
Pretty terrific, absolutely, and my Blue Jays colors on right now, so Blue Jays. Okay, looking at the forecast here, we have some very warm temperatures. As you can, I think you got me now. Yes. Okay, here we are. This has been a very warm day. We talked about the potential of getting to 20 degrees, and we did in the city of Calgary. We also got to 20 in Medicine Hat. We had many places in Alberta that were the hottest spots in the country, and Calgary was very close to that. So we had a very warm day out there. We're still in those high teens. This is, of course, not normal for late October, but it happens from time to time. Look at Drumheller, still sitting at 19 degrees. This did come with gusty conditions, though, today. The maximum gust in Pincher Creek was 74 kilometers per hour. And then in the 50s for Lethbridge, over through to Medicine Hat, Brooks, Calgary, Red Deer as well in those 50s. So it's been a windy day. We can expect the winds to remain pretty similar Medicine Hat over through Lethbridge and Pincher Creek to what you had today. Calgary, though, will be down to about 30 kilometers per hour tomorrow. So still a bit on the breezy side, but less windy than today. Then we also have the cloud cover that's pushed through today. We also had some sunny breaks at times. We will have a bit of a different story going into this weekend. You'll definitely notice the cool down, but it'll be fairly gradual because it will still be in the teens tomorrow in the city, but then you will definitely notice the difference in temperature by Sunday. Also, for this entire work week, the mountains have kept all this moisture and activity off on the BC side. This is going to start to spill over, and we will get some raindrops in the city and snow for the higher elevations for this weekend. And as you can see, that even starts as early as overnight tonight for snow for those higher elevations. All right, so tomorrow the key thing is it will be mainly sunny. So we have a really bright day for tomorrow. But late tomorrow around the supper hours, the clouds will start to push in. The snow will start to pick up on the mountain tops. And then some showers will start to push into Lethbridge and potentially Medicine Hat Saturday night. And then in the overnight hours, kick into Calgary and east of the QE2. Then we'll have some showers to kick off Sunday morning, and then that will all start to move on out. But this system off to the north will be funneling down some cold air. So while they'll be dealing with snow up to the north, it's going to push some colder air in, which we will certainly notice, and that will cool down for the longer range forecast, as you can see here. So for tomorrow, 13 degrees, still hanging on to the teens at least for tomorrow. Mainly sunny, shower starting Saturday night, carrying into Sunday morning. 10 degrees, so barely double digits for Sunday, and then single digits Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That's your Action Furnace 5-day forecast.
Good luck to her. We'll have to watch on Tuesday.
Yeah, impressive.
Wow. Happy Friday. We're going to kick things off with a Canadian quiz.
Just a few quick ones, eh? Height?
5'11".
Correct. And on your driver's license?
180 centimetres.
Correct. How much do you weigh?
185 pounds.
But at the doctor?
84 kilograms.
Correct. What's the temperature? -10 outside? Celsius?
Obviously.
The
Why are we like this? This is Australian comedian Jimmy Reese setting up a skit to show how confusing Canadian measurements are. We use metric, we use imperial, we use it all.
We use it all.
Depending on what situation you're in. It would be very confusing to other people who come here to know.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that, you know, you can pretty much switch pretty quickly.
And people understand both.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, some people like to take simple tasks and make them just a little bit harder to do, just for fun. Third time's the charm. I guess putting shorts on the normal way was just too easy, so these guys added leaping from a swing into the process. A couple of failed attempts here, but they got it on the third try.
But how exciting is it? And I see it's Blue Jays blue shorts. So that's pretty good, too.
Yeah.
Look at that.
These guys have time in their hands, though. Well, it's nice to get a warm reaction when you arrive home, and this baby knows how to deliver.
Brother and sissy are going to be here soon.
Oh, my goodness.
This is one-year-old Nora. She is so excited to see her brother and sister when they come home from school. You can tell from her scream when they walk into the house. She cannot contain herself, and they love it.
Oh, who wouldn't love
I
that?
know. She is adorable.
My goodness.
That is just pure baby delight.
Oh, that made my Friday. Thank you, Tara.
So cute.
Yeah. Okay, a bouncy camera here because it is quite windy out there at times. But yeah, we've had a stunning day today. We had a good amount of cloud cover, a good amount of wind, but wow, oh boy, did those temperatures climb today. We got up to 20 degrees in the city. The record for this day is 23, so not record-breaking, but fairly close. We're now down to 18 as things slowly start to cool for the day. But yeah, so the sun is setting on some heat for sure. And we're not going to have this kind of heat in the 10-day forecast, nothing close to it. We're going to lose the 1 in front of the 8, and that's more like the temperatures we're going to see next week. But Drumheller is still holding on to 19, 18 in Medicine Hat, Calgary, Lethbridge. Wow. Late October temperatures, this isn't normal. Okay, we've had some cloud cover push through, but also starting to work its way out. We've also had a lot going on this week in BC, and some of that is finally going to spill over as a huge low pressure system will start to develop over central and northern Alberta. We're not going to see any activity tomorrow in the city. This is your Action Furnace 24-hour forecast, fixed right or it's free. Now, 9 degrees to kick off the day for tomorrow, 13 degrees as our high in the afternoon. We'll have calmer winds in the city tomorrow. Today we gusted up to 50, tomorrow 30. It just won't be quite as warm tomorrow, as you can see here. But then we'll certainly notice some showers on Sunday, more cloud cover, and temperatures will struggle to get into the double digits. Okay, for tomorrow in other communities, on the BC side, showers, Kamloops, Salmon Arm, Kelowna. Edmonton, mainly cloudy skies and a high of 13 degrees, which, as you can see, will carry down through Olds and Calgary. 16 for Drumheller, and then further south it will still be fairly gusty. Crow's Nest Pass and Pincher Creek up to about 60 kilometers per hour tomorrow. 15 degrees is the high for Lethbridge and 16 for Medicine Hat, Tara.
Thank you, Danielle. And down there, let's bring Danielle in one last time. You got 50 seconds. Give us a weekend forecast.
Okay, well, good for Glenn in that loud area talking to us. Okay, quickly, 13 degrees tomorrow, so still beautiful, sunny, all of that kind of stuff, just cooler. It's not going to be 20 tomorrow like we got to today. And then we will continue the cool down. 10 degrees for Sunday, chance of showers in the morning. And next week, many days will be in those single digits. And just a preliminary look, it's a long ways away. Friday, Halloween day, we're looking at a high of 10 degrees. I will keep you posted as we get closer. All right, here's your weather window brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, Alberta's climate. And Roseanne Fortini Burrows, thank you.
Pretty Calgary. Thanks for your company tonight. Have a terrific evening.